Sportatorium. I'm Clutch Carver, and this is my broadcast partner, Brad Taylor. Let's get to the action.
Let's go!
I'm here with Joe Brody, the matchmaker, the mastermind behind the Mid-Atlantic Aces. Joe, what do you have to say this week?
Clutch Carver, Christmas is upon us. The season is here. The season for giving and love, and we're going to spread joy throughout the building tonight, the Mid-Atlantic Aces. But I got a couple things that have been sticking in my craw since last week. You know, Brad Taylor's sitting over here. I come out here every week, and I'm dressed like I'm somebody because I'm the matchmaker for APW. And this guy comes out here looking like he's just getting ready to set up his booth at the flea market, and he wants to stick his nose into the matchmaking in APW and go around me to the NICW Competition Committee and the Rudder Commission. Well, we all know what we think about the Rudder Commission here in APW. But what I have come to announce and let everybody know in here tonight is last week, Jeff Paul made a challenge. He's going to put that title on the line if Tony Perdue gets in the ring with him in a lumberjack match. But I'll tell you what I've done. I've sat down all week and we strategized, and yes, Tony Perdue is going to accept that challenge, and there will be a unified title match right here tonight, a lumberjack match. But in my capacity as the matchmaker for APW, what I have done is I have chosen the official for that match, and I have personally chosen some of the lumberjacks. So this thing's going to be fair and square, right down the middle.
You're choosing all this and you're calling it fair and square.
That's right, that's right. I'm the most fair individual that's ever been. Just ask anybody. Ask me no questions and I'll tell you no lies. Clutch Carver, ask me no questions and I'll tell you no lies. Right here in APW, history's going to be made tonight, right here on this television program. You folks that are seeing this on television, it's going to be just a little bit after Christmas, but we're here the week before Christmas. We've got Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus in the house for the kids here tonight. We've got a house full of APW fans, not NICW, APW fans. So what we're going to have is we're going to have some matches, and I'll tell you what else I've done. The Dawsons and then PWL tag team titles, I brought back another team to take those Dawsons on because I'm a little occupied this week, didn't have time to do anything else. So I brought in a former set of APW tag team champions tonight to take on the Dawsons and take those belts from them. Superstar and Super Destroyer are in the house tonight, going to be taking on the Dawsons. This television program and these matches you're going to see tonight are all bear the stamp of approval of one Joe Brody, APW matchmaker, and the philosophical head of the Mid-Atlantic Aces. Clutch Carver, you're doing a fine job so far. Don't make me come out here and correct you. We'll see you folks in the ring later.
All right, big, beautiful heavyweight title match coming up later tonight. Joe Brody has set the table. Let's get to our first match.
All right off the bat, Callie goes to work on Frost in the corner.
Yeah, this is a big matchup for us to be opening up with. Lane Callie and James Frost, no strangers to one another, both in singles and in tag competition throughout their careers, but they are definitely wasting no time to go at it. I'm Clutch Carver, and this is my broadcast partner, Brad Taylor, to kick off this episode of American Pro Wrestling.
Yes, I'm glad to be back again for another week of hard-hitting action, as we're seeing it right now in the ring with Lane Callie and Frost going head-to-head.
Well, hard-hitting action, but sound like Joe Brody had a few blows to throw at you earlier in that interview.
Yeah, well, what Joe Brody don't know right now won't hurt him.
Well, Lane Callie surely hurting, holding that jaw heading into the corner. And James Frost goes in to working the body, shoots him out of the corner, coast to coast, comes in and splash on Lane Callie in the corner. And a big neck breaker from James Frost. Could this be it? One. Oh, not even a 2 count. Lane Cali gets that shoulder up.
Yeah, he gets that shoulder up very quick on a 1 count. But I'm telling you this, I'm trying not to be biased here, but I'm saddened that Cali is with the Aces because he has so much potential here. If he would just break out on his own, he would be a real champion for the people.
Lane Cali, I mean, there's never been any doubt about his talent, just the company he keeps. And he keeps company, of course, with Joe Brody. Joe Brody said he made every match. Every match tonight has his stamp of approval. I don't know if this is some sort of a plan he's masterminded or what.
So what I heard was that every match tonight is going to be either an Aces or Eights character or someone that's associated with them. It's what I've heard.
Well, Lane Cali now trying to do some damage to this arm. Hooks James Frost into a hammerlock and snaps back.
That might have broke it. That might have broken Frost's arm. He is in wrenching pain right now.
I mean, when you're doing that kind of maneuver out of a hammerlock, there's just so much at play in that arm. The shoulder would pop out of its socket. He could have broken one of the bones in the arm. Could have dislocated. I mean, like even his elbow on that. Just so much damage. Lane Cali never short of aggression in these matches.
The only thing Lane Cali does is he does his moves and he walks around, gloats to the crowd or whatever, and that's part of the Aces and Eights training. If he would get away from that, stay on him, his matches would be quicker.
Well, Lane Cali staying right on the throat of James Frost right there, and just a solid kick. I could hear that all the way over here at the announce booth.
Yes.
Lane Cali, I mean,
so far Frost has had no offense.
I mean, he had a flurry to begin this match, but Lane Cali cut it short. Oh!
There we go.
1, 2.
That was smart of him to go for the quick pin, even though, Cali's not wore down enough. But he is hurt. Frost is hurt. So it was very important for him to go for that pinfall.
Well, that's the benefit of doing that executioner-type move there, is that your opponent shoulders is already down, his legs are flying up, and you can go for an easy pin. But that might have taken something out of Frost's arm to grab him to do that, to pull him back on that.
You are right, Clutch. I will agree with you on that one. And again, look at what Cali is doing. In that ring, I tell you, I can't stand Joe Brody and what he is doing to the guys here in this organization. I think we need a new matchmaker, is what I think.
Well, I know that one of our previous programs, you actually apparently had pulled some strings, brought in White Scorpion, but I don't know what you have cooking behind the scenes there, Brad.
I don't really have nothing cooking. I've just got friends in high places that just may be tired of the same old.
Well, Lane Cali just went from a high place to nobody home and paid for it. Now going back and forth, James Frost.
Oh, hard-hitting back and forth. And just to throw this in there, I've been dubbed with the name Fresh Meat. And maybe that's what the NICW is looking for. Just saying. Now back to the match.
Well, Lane Cali reversing into a kitchen sink. Going for, cradle suplex.
Oh, I thought he might have had him right there, bud. I tell you, Clutch, this is a good match. I'm really excited to kick the show off with this right here.
Well, we have some of the best exciting talent, young talent in the region. We have so many of these matches that any night you could see, one of these solid, hard-hitting, exciting matches come out. Just like, you don't know that this week all of a sudden you're going to get a James Frost versus Lane Cali match.
Right.
Here to start off our program. Lane Cali.
Look at that. And it is no disrespect to be the first match. It is no disrespect because I'm telling you, the promoter putting you in the first match means, hey, that you're setting the stage for the rest of the night. that's giving you the opportunity to say, follow this, brothers.
Only a 2 count there. But no, I agree, Brad. I mean, and again, what better way to start off our program than 2 athletes of this caliber, 2 wrestlers.
I mean, I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I was in a lot of main events during my time. But there's nothing better than going out in the first match and setting the stage for the rest of the boys.
Very good point, but Lane Callie now pulls Frost down and traps both arms, almost a Rings of Saturn type maneuver, has one arm trapped in a hammerlock, the other trapped in an arm bar, but James Frost going for the pin, 2, almost hoisted by his own petard is Lane Callie, but goes right back to the submission hold, but James Frost fighting out.
Yeah, Frost looks like he's getting a little aggravated.
Only a 2 count off that flurry of offense from James Frost. I'm grabbing him, trying to go for maybe a DDT. Lane Callie.
Oh, that looked a little dangerous.
Scoop slam driver there. 1, 2. Only a 2 count.
That shows you the determination in Frost, the guts that he has, and makes him a tough competitor.
Well, you know, they call him the snowman, but this kid's always been full of fire.
Right. He'll melt that snow.
And Callie up top.
Look at there.
Pops
Callie
up.
was caught sleeping.
Uppercut. Lane Callie off the top rope. Down to the canvas. Sidekick there from James Frost. Lane Callie now. Lower that knee pad, bare knee right to the face. James Frost, and now at key lock. Has this key lock a Kimura and some circles?
He's got to be in pain because he's been working on that arm the whole night, and he's got it cinched in, brother.
But James Frost fighting out, but
it's over. Ring the bell.
James Frost just
couldn't take it no more, man.
Had to preserve that arm.
By submission, Lane Machine Gun Callie.
Great effort by James Frost tonight against Lane Callie, but Callie
just too much.
He zeroed in on that arm early on. It paid dividends for him in the end. And now Lane Callie showing some disrespect to James Frost.
Because of who his teacher is, his mentor. I'm so tired of it. Lane Callie is better than that.
Lane Callie picks up his title, and what's he going to do? The match is over. Yeah. What is Lane Callie going to do?
What he's doing right now.
Damage is already done to James Frost's arm. Across the head. What is Lane Callie doing?
He has no business doing what he is doing right now. The match is over with.
Tossing the referee, just hammering him.
We need help.
Here come the Dawsons to run Lane Callie off.
All right, Clutch Carver here with TJ Walker. Joe Brody was out here earlier, said he set the table for the rest of the night. Does he have something in store for you?
I tell you what I got in store for you is I'm going to go out here in just a minute, and I'm going to take Anthony Xavier to the end of his rope, and I'm going to get my APW television title back because it's mine, and I am the best wrestler on APW television. Now, couple things we need to get cleared up. First of all, if you don't have teeth in your head and a driver's license in your pocket, you do not get to give an opinion about what goes on in APW. That's the bottom line. You need to be worried more about your personal well-being, like how you're going to get back and forth to shows and your dental hygiene, because that's bad for your health. Secondly, the Rudder Commission does nothing but levy rules, put injunctions on our business, and to be quite frank with you, we don't need the Rudder Commission anyway. And so things are going to start changing around here. First, I'm going to become the APW television champion once again. I'm going to get my title back. I'm going to be the tag team champion again. All the gold comes back with TJ Walker. It's Christmas, the season is upon us. And everybody needs to be up with joy, don't they, Gigi? Your hearts need to be big. That's why I'm dressed like a candy cane, so you guys can remember. Well, you know what I mean. Clutch, you got any more important questions to ask, or are you just going to stare at me like a cow looking at a new Christmas post?
No, that's the end of my questions, I suppose. You have your TV title coming up next.
I'm going to the ring right now. I'm going to take my title back. Everybody needs to understand that TJ Walker is as dangerous as a monkey with a handgun, and they better get out of the way. Come on, TJ, let's go get the gold.
Do you think you have what it takes to step inside the ring and mix it up with the stars of American Pro Wrestling? Well, now is your opportunity to be trained by the very best. To put in your application, dial 681-207-3175. You could see yourself one day on Championship Wrestling Television.
I'm here with Anthony Xavier, current American Pro Wrestling Television Champion. Joe Brody has booked a television title match for you tonight. But speaking of Joe Brody, his associate earlier attacked your occasional tag team partner, James Frost, rather viciously.
Clutch, I'm so sick and tired. I'm so sick and tired of the Mid-Atlantic Aces, Joe Brody, even that. You know what? I'm not even going to say what I'm about to say about that man in that ring. I'm going to keep it PG, but once I get in that ring, I'm going to give him a piece of my mind. Joe Brody, this year for Christmas, I really hope and pray that you find the manhood and the guts underneath your Christmas tree to face me one-on-one. And as for the rest of the Aces, I'm coming for all of you. You take out my boys each and every week. But tonight, since you want to come after me and mine, I'm coming after yours.
For the APW Television Championship. Introducing first the challenger, being accompanied to the ring by G.G. Justice. From Oak Hill, West Virginia, weighing in at 239 pounds, T.J. Walker. His opponent, from Charleston, West Virginia, weighing in at 246 pounds, he is the reigning, defending APW Television Champion, Anthony Xavier.
All right, Clutch Carver here with Brad Saylor for our second match of the evening, a television championship match between Anthony Xavier and TJ Walker trying to get his title back, and we're already in the midst of the action.
They
Brad
are
Saylor
going at it, brother. There's no wrestling here in this. It's all fisting to face.
Well, there is no love lost between these two. Anthony Xavier chased after that television title so many times when TJ Walker was champion, but Anthony Xavier finally getting what he felt was a fair shot, and he came away with the title belts. And now TJ Walker put in this.
They are going right at it, brother.
TJ Walker been put in this match by matchmaker and occasional tag team partner Joe Brody.
Like I said, again, associated with the Aces here, and I'm telling you, Xavier is mad. He's not thinking straight. That could cost him the match. Could cost him his title.
Well, folks, early in the program, as you have seen, Anthony Xavier's tag team partner, James Frost, at the end of a vicious beatdown from Lane Cowley, that has fired Anthony Xavier up, and he is certainly trying to take it out on TJ Walker, but TJ Walker, ever the opportunist.
Look how he's limping. Just a short amount of time of this match. Xavier has put it to him. Put it to TJ.
Anthony Xavier
Again.
using the ring to his advantage. The whole ring's a tool, Brad.
Now,
the whole ring's a tool, and definitely, you know, TJ Walker has done that many times, not giving a guy room to get back in, taking advantage of the rope. Now, Anthony Xavier.
Now, Xavier usually, he's straight down the middle. He does not break any rules, but TJ's got him so frustrated that he is playing with danger. He's that 5 count.
I mean, Anthony Xavier saying, you want to fight in the dirt, I'll get dirty.
Right, exactly, and that's exactly what he's doing, Clutch. Exactly.
And I don't
can't
know,
blame him.
I don't know if TJ Walker likes that. TJ Walker
he's used to giving it, not taking it like that.
Exactly. He's used to counting on his opponents being on the side of the Angels. The better, you know.
He don't know what to do when the medicine's given back to him.
Oh, definitely not. The look on his face definitely tells me that he does not like the taste.
What am I gonna do? Yeah. I mean, I'm telling you right now, Xavier is taking it to TJ. He's taking all his frustration out. He's mad at what happened to his buddy Frost in the match we just saw. So you're right. TJ doesn't know what it's like being on this end of the stick.
Well, Anthony Xavier has to watch where he places that boot down. He's definitely within the rules of where he's stomping on the midsection, dangerously low in the breadbasket on TJ Walker.
He's flirting with a disqualification.
Well,
but I don't think he cares.
I don't know if TJ cares about that so much that he's flirting with disaster.
TJ probably wants to walk away right now, it looks like.
Well, I don't know if he could walk away or just limp after that, but Anthony Xavier.
He come to do business tonight. He's here with the business on his mind, brother.
Well, you look at Anthony Xavier, he's not following TJ Walker out of the ring yet.
No.
But you see the look on his face as he's waiting. This is an angry man.
Yes.
This is a side of Anthony Xavier I don't think TJ Walker has seen before or definitely wanted to see, but speaking of the face, TJ Walker goes right to work.
Yeah.
Ripping at the eyes, just ripping, absolutely ripping at the eyes. Referee, you got to get in there. Referee, you got to get in there.
What's the ref doing? I mean, TJ's doing this. TJ needs to break, so whatever he has to do to get a breather, he's doing it, but the ref needs to keep on him.
TJ Walker into the corner on Anthony Xavier. Vicious snapmare. You know, not quite a driver, but normally a snapmare, you're just putting an opponent into position, that he just slammed him out of that snapmare.
Yes, he did.
Very unique spin on the move.
I think this is the first offense that TJ's been able to get a hold of in this match. Because I'm telling you, Xavier is a different creature tonight, if I could say that.
Very much. And Anthony Xavier fighting back, but TJ Walker.
Stiff knee.
Normally there's a lot more pop to those knees, but they're almost out of desperation this time.
All right. I agree with you. Oh!
Anthony Xavier comes off with the clothesline. TJ Walker is just being beaten pillar to post by Anthony Xavier in this match. I don't think that I've seen such a face of worry on TJ Walker before. Normally he has that little smirk on his face that, you know, he has something in his back pocket. He has GG Justice on the outside. Sometimes Dixon Bad is on the outside, but I don't even know if TJ knows where he is, which is saying a lot for a guy with TJ's ring positioning.
Correct. Yeah, I haven't seen Dixon Bad here in a little bit. I guess he's still on his tour. I'm telling you, look at here. This is a different Xavier tonight. A different. He's almost throwing the rule book out the window.
Anthony Xavier, I mean, he has to watch this too. Because as you've stated before, you know, referee needs to get in there on those counts, but he's fighting in the dirt with TJ Walker.
Yes.
You know, TJ Walker flirts with disqualification.
Oh, you cannot put your hands on the referee. Did you see?
And Anthony
Xavier has
Xavier
lost it. He has lost it. Put his
Anthony
hands on the
Xavier
referee.
just
Oh, yeah, I seen that coming, Clutch. I know you did, too.
Anthony Xavier just throwing down the referee in frustration.
TJ don't.
Oh, did you hear that smack on the back of TJ Walker?
I'm telling you, TJ probably is overwhelmed with what's going on right now because he's not used to somebody playing his
Here's
game.
your winner as a result of a disqualification, TJ Walker.
Well, TJ Walker gets the win by disqualification.
However, still the APW television champion, Anthony Xavier.
And I'm here with Tony Purdue and Lane Calley of the Mid-Atlantic Aces. Joe Brody set the table for tonight in his position as matchmaker. Lane Calley already making a statement in the first match against James Frost. What was that?
Last week, I was made to look like a joke. Last week, I left the building asking myself who Lane Calley is, and quite frankly, in 2023, I would be able to answer that question. In 2024, I would easily be able to answer that question. But something about this year just hasn't been my year. So I took this past week, and I continued to ask myself over and over, what is some punk kid from Southern West Virginia doing, trying to fit in a spot like American Pro Wrestling? And then I realized I've gone my whole life not trying to fit in. Who is Lane Calley? He's the one that stands out, because nobody in the back can do anything I do week after week. I am the undisputed best in this locker room. The Mid-Atlantic Aces were taken back over because we were knocked off our pedestal, but not forever. No, you see, we have all these new kids coming in. You got the Dawsons, you got Nate Saturn. And you know, the past 3 years, all I've been told, Lane Calley, you're up next. You're gonna be the next big thing. And guess what? As soon as they come in, silence. No one wants to talk about me anymore. Well, guess what? I'm tired of being West Virginia pro wrestling's afterbirth. You all are gonna talk about me, and you're gonna realize the talent that God gave me.
All right, stud of stoicism. Tony Purdue, I know you're a man of few words, but you have a unified heavyweight title lumberjack match coming up later tonight. Do you have any thoughts on that match tonight?
The Lumberjanes don't matter. Jeff Paul can round up all of his little followers from the back. One thing's happening tonight. The Aces are on top, starting with Lane, ending with me.
All right, folks, I'm Clutch Carver. I'm here with my broadcast partner, Brad Taylor. Now, this is a little bit unusual for us, but Joe Brody actually mentioned you by name at the start of our program as a problem in here. Joe Brody and the Mid-Atlantic Aces, they've been running roughshod all over American Pro Wrestling, back and forth. We've seen, a coalition of a lot of the younger guys in the back starting to band together, but now that they have, now Joe Brody's trying to come up with something new. He made every match tonight.
Well, Clutch, let me just tell you, the NICW is tired, from what I hear. Now, I've got some high-up friends in some good places with the NICW, and it's time. I don't know what exactly is happening here, but I do know they're tired of the Aces and Joe being a part of it, running roughshod all through this place. It's Joe wants this, so he gets that. Well, that's kind of not what they're looking for. So I'm just saying, with everything that's been going on here in APW, that certain people need to watch what they do and how they do it, because they are tired of everything taking place here.
Well, I mean, we had the White Scorpion here on last week's program, and you seemingly took credit for that. Do you know something about the NICW that I don't?
Now, I'm not going to take credit Scorpion and me go way back. I just happened to get him here, and we had a good time together, But I will say this. Apparently, I've been dubbed with the name Fresh Meat. So, NICW would like some fresh meat. That's all I'll say about that situation. But like I said, I'm happy to be here, being a part of the APW and the NICW, and I see great things happening in our future here. Let me just say that.
All right, Brad Taylor, a bit cryptic, but kind of a challenge out there for Joe Brody in this matchmaker position, apparently. We'll have more on this in the coming weeks. Stay tuned, folks.
Are you looking to raise funds for your sports team, booster club, or other civic organization? Well, you can team up with American Pro Wrestling, and we'll bring all the action, and you keep a portion of your proceeds. Just call 681-207-3175 for more information. American Pro Wrestling and your organization will make the perfect tag team.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. And it is for the PWL Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, the challengers from Atlanta, Georgia, at a total combined weight of 447 pounds, the team of Superstar and Super Destroyer. Their opponents from the Coal City, at a total combined weight of 401 pounds. They are the reigning, defending, undisputed PWL Tag Team Champions, the All-American Underdogs, Charlie and Drew, the Dawson Brothers.
Yeah, right. All right, we are underway for our tag team title match. And these guys, I hear the fans are making fun of Superstar and Super Destroyer, but what they may not understand is they are former APW tag team champions.
Well, not only that, but in what seems to be the running theme of the night, they are associates of Joe Brody. Joe Brody, of course
they are.
Handpicked them for this match, for this PWL Tag Team Championship match. And already, I have to say, not necessarily a bad pick, as I believe this is Super Destroyer here taking control, but
yes.
But Drew actually, Drew almost top wrist locks his way out of that. Super Destroyer showing both a little bit of chicanery in that hair pull, but some technical wrestling. Yeah. Very nice.
Like we said, they are former tag champions in their own right. So it's not going to be, the Dawsons aren't just going to push over these boys. And you could play around and they could be two-time APW Tag Team Champions.
Well, I do have to say, in their favor, not sure what that,
turned it into a
double overhook.
Yes, that was beautiful.
Suplex. That was, that absolutely textbook technical wrestling out of Super Destroyer. The thing that kind of amazes me about Super Destroyer and Superstar,
impressive strength,
is that we've seen them many times, and they're just chameleon-like ability. 1, 2, to just change styles. To even even they're always like dropping and gaining weight like they're amateur wrestlers, you know, just keeping their opponents off balance.
Right, beautiful.
Beautiful hip toss there.
Yeah, hip toss. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought there.
I just caught up in the beauty of it there, were you, Brad? But
yeah.
And here comes Charlie Dawson off the second rope.
Okay, like I said, buddy, Clutch, I love these Dawson boys. They have got so much potential. Like, they're the tag team champions. I mean, already they've got so much more to go in this business, and they've already earned the tag team champions. It's clear selling for these boys.
I do have to say, you know, right away they put themselves in the crosshairs of Joe Brody and the Mid-Atlantic Aces, and that they turned that sort of disadvantage that a young tag team might have into an advantage, because the Aces ended up putting the tag titles on the line, and the Dawson brothers capitalized.
Yes.
And now already champions in their young career. You don't see that a lot.
No, you do not. And if they keep on the right path and not like some of these guys like Lane Cali have fallen into the bad graces of Joe Brody, if they stay on their good path, I'm telling you, great. And the strength that they have. But
speaking of strength,
right now we got Super Destroyer that took it to the Dawson.
Caught a crossbody and turned it into a vertical suplex. That was very impressive. Super Destroyer really showing a lot of impressive offense in this match. Now going for another suplex.
Look at that. Look at that.
Charlie Dawson up and comes down hard.
These Super Boys, they're not no joke. They got their stuff in the ring. You see what they're doing here.
Well, you know, you had a heckler in the crowd earlier trying to make fun of them, and you don't hear that heckler anymore.
No, he's been quiet. That heckler has been shut up because, I mean, it's here on display.
Well, Superstar clothesline right across the chest. Charlie Dawson now pulls Charlie over and now just blatantly choking him on the second rope.
He doesn't care, right in front of the ref.
Well, see, that's how you know he's an associate of Joe Brody, because definitely birds of a feather flock together.
Yes, sir. And like you were saying earlier, Joe has put these matches together. Obviously, every match has Joe on it. And I'm telling you, in the NICW, big guys are tired of it.
Well, you know, Joe Brody keeps pulling these strings, but you got to wonder, someday, is he going to tug on Superman's cape? You know, is he going to get something coming to him that he didn't want?
Somebody's got the scissors to that string, Clutch. Somebody's got the scissors.
Nice maneuver out of the attempt, out of the fireman's carry.
Yes.
The super kick.
Beautiful. Is it a super kick or a drop kick? I couldn't see. The ref was in my way.
It looked like at least a super kick there. Might have got a little bit of the other leg up on it.
Whoa, that was a beautiful clothesline.
Drew Dawson.
We got the Superstar.
Oh!
Drew Dawson is taking it to the Superstar right now.
Jawbreaker on the Superstar. 1-2.
Oh.
Super Destroyer.
Yeah, just happened to be in the right place at the right time.
It's a double sidekick there to the midsection.
I've lost track of who's legal. Is it the Superstar legal in the match right now?
Double Jawbreaker.
Here are your winners, and still PWL Tag Team Champions, the All-American Underdogs, the Dawson Brothers.
All right, the All-American Underdogs, Dawson Brothers, still PWL Tag Team Champions. After that challenge from Super Destroyer and Superstar, former Tag Team Champions and APW themselves, Dawson Brothers on their way out of the ring. My broadcast partner, Brad Taylor, trying to get a word with them. Let's go to Brad and the Dawsons.
Thank you, Clutch. Yes, we're here with the Dawson boys again on another successful title
defense. How do you feel, boys?
You know, it's never felt better to win in front of all of you beautiful fans than we're defending these belts. A winning streak has never felt better than when we're here in this sportatorium every Thursday night.
I feel the excitement, the enthusiasm. Boys, you have earned these titles. You're keeping these titles, and your title defenses will come. You are fighting champions, and I am so excited to see that in young talent. You have the stars to go.
Listen, we're rock and rolling all the way till the wheels fall off. And we're on the way, we're telling everyone that it's Dawson! Dawson with the D!
You heard it. It's Dawson with a D.
All right, Jeff Paul. Later tonight, you have a match with Tony Perdue. Been a thorn on your side week after week, match after match. Now, Joe Brody has made this lumberjack match. Says it's fair and square, but it seems like he's trying to stack the deck against you.
First things first, as a child I was always too mean for Santa to come see me. But my wish has come true since I've changed my ways. Santa Claus is here tonight to watch Jeff Paul wrestle. Truly a Christmas miracle. And as for Anthony Perdue, let's be honest. Anthony Perdue gets no hair transplant this year. The only thing he's getting is cold.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the official for tonight's matchup, specially chosen by APW matchmaker Joe Brody.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with television time remaining. It is a lumberjack match for the Unified Heavyweight Championship. Our special guest referee for tonight, T.J. Walker. And now, introducing first, the challenger. Representing the Mid-Atlantic Aces, from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 251 pounds. He is the stud of stoicism, Tony his opponent, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 263 pounds. He is the reigning, defending, undisputed, unified heavyweight champion, Jeff
Here we go for our main event of the evening for the heavyweight title. And I'm telling you, the the odds are not stacked in Jeff's favor.
Oh, definitely not. I mean, Joe Brody, when he was out here earlier, had actually said that, oh, this is going to be fair and square, but as we can already see, we have TJ Walker as our special guest referee.
Right. So,
and I don't know if the cameras caught much of this, but during the pre-match check that all referees do, he was checking Jeff. He was checking his equipment, his tights, but then going over and just high-fiving Tony Purdue.
Well, this again is some of the stuff that NICW are tired of.
Well, Jeff Paul's certainly tired of it, showing it with that huge clothesline in the corner. Bulldog out of the corner.
He's going to have to work extra hard to keep that title tonight.
Leg drop.
If anybody
going for the count, and TJ Walker taking his sweet time. One.
What do we have here? Blatant.
Only a 1 count off the extremely lackadaisical count from TJ Walker.
Clutch, I honestly don't know if Jeff can overcome these odds.
Well, I mean,
that's my opinion.
I mean, I can see the sort of things that you mentioned earlier in our interview about, NICW kind of tired of this because, sure, sometimes you can have a matchmaker who's not completely on the up and up. All people have favoritism,
right?
But just this blatant,
this is purely disrespectful to the business, and I will say it right here, and I'll say it right now. Joe Brody needs to be replaced in the matchmaking game. He needs to be replaced, and I promise you, I will be having a meeting with the top guys at the NICW headquarters.
Well, Tony Purdue taking Jeff corner to corner, laying in those right hands, but now coast to coast. And Jeff Paul, big back body drop out of the corner. And of course, we have our lumberjacks here.
Of course, but you see the percentage of them are who? On Joe Brody's payroll, I'm sure.
Well, certainly, he made the matches tonight. A good portion of the locker room is already going to be, under Joe Brody's sway. But Anthony Xavier trying to get up on the apron, and I don't think that helped. Anthony Xavier, of course, lost his television title, but not his television title. His television title match, but not his title against TJ Walker earlier. Anthony Xavier still fired up.
First time we got Anthony down there, but look at there what's happening here.
Oh, Tony Purdue voluntarily getting back in the ring. That is what the lumberjacks.
They were being blocked from throwing him back in the ring. They're supposed to throw him back in. I'm telling you, I feel bad for Jeff tonight. He's tough. In a fair match, he can beat Anthony. He can take him to the limits, but this is not fair.
Well, speaking of not fair, that was at least 3, possibly a 4 count out of that 2 from TJ Walker.
It's going to take a miracle for Jeff to keep that title.
1, 2.
Did you see how fast that count was?
Goodness, TJ Walker.
Ow. Uh-oh, look at here.
And the lumberjacks toss Jeff Paul back in. No breather for Jeff Paul, and things are getting chippy between the lumberjacks on the outside. Even James Frost, who injured his arm earlier, had his arm injured, I should say, by Lane Cali, out there getting up in the faces of the other lumberjacks. You can tell a lot of this locker room, Anthony Xavier, James Frost, the Dawson brothers, they're not having it with all these machinations from the matchmaker, Joe Brody.
Here we go. Jeff's coming out with some offense.
And Jeff Paul, momentum stopped from that hair pull.
Yes.
Tony Purdue, of course, not having that problem. on the opposite end.
No, that's for sure. I don't think he'll ever have that problem. But I'm really frustrated. I'm almost at a loss for words for this match. I'm sick and tired of Joe coming out here and dictating what goes on, and that's what he has done in this match.
Anthony Perdue almost bending Jeff Paul in half, and here comes the cover two.
Look how fast, see what I mean, the fast count, but he barely counts. Jeff could have won this match 3 times over already.
And that is a testament to how tough Jeff Paul is.
Yes.
Because these covers, these counts, are coming faster than they should, and he's still managing to kick out.
That shows you
it's almost kicking out at 1.5 each time rather than a full 2 count.
Shows you his experience in the ring, and he knows how to work with a deck stacked against him. Because if you remember, it wasn't too long ago when Jeff Paul was on the other side of that, and look at this. I just, it's insane. It's insane. I'm so mad. I'm so upset about this.
TJ Walker signaling that it was so close.
So close.
I promised us a new champion tonight on this wonderful episode of American Pro Wrestling. You see, you want to look right there.
Lane.
Jeff Paul.
When are you going to get your head together, Lane, and leave these?
Listen.
Lane Callie, of course,
kick out, right?
speaking into the wrong microphone, should probably go back and do a lumberjack.
We have 1, 2,
He's
3.
going to kick out.
Yes,
he's good.
That should have been a 10 count. 10 count, Lane.
No, that was a 2 count. You saw that was a 2 count.
Lane, when are you going to get your head on straight and know that you're better than the aces?
Listen, all the aces were equal. Look at this. Boom. Big back suplex. New champion right here. New champion right here. Here we go.
1, 2.
Look how fast
Only
that
a 2
was.
count.
That was a fair and even count.
Fast count.
That was a fast count. Again, Clutch, you're going to have to take this. I'm so boggled right now that I'm aggravated and upset. And Lane wants to come over here and puts his 2 cents in where it don't belong.
Folks, we're being pulled in so many directions here. We have my broadcast partner, Brad Taylor, beside himself, taking a quick break. We had Lane Callie over here trying to earn his commentary merit badge, I guess. No Boy Scout that he is. But Tony Perdue taking control, keeping control with the help of TJ Walker, our special guest referee. Not so much a troubleshooter, but a troublemaker.
Finally. Jeff's got some coming, but look at here again.
2. A 2 count. How many times has Jeff Paul had this match won?
He has won this match already, but our stupid special referee, and I know I'm supposed to be right down the middle. I mean,
I can't say that I blame you, but Tony Perdue.
Do you hear TJ Walker
top.
just being pathetic as a referee?
1, 2. I think the counts are getting faster each time. And Jeff just showing his toughness.
Yes, Jeff is showing how tough. And
each time, every time.
It's like any time Jeff gets some offense going, it's shut down with some ridiculous of the referee.
TJ Walker checking in on Tony Perdue. I don't think if Tony Perdue gave TJ Walker a written letter saying that he gives up.
He said he was choking him. He was not choking him, Clutch.
TJ Walker threatening disqualification. Not sure how that would help. Jeff Paul, of course, has the champion's advantage. 1, 2. Oh my goodness. That was so
right.
I thought we had
closer and closer and closer. I mean, faster. I'm so upset right now, I can't even get my words straight.
Anthony Perdue is hauling off on Jeff Paul.
Well, Jeff's got some grit. He's got the grit. And I'm sorry, I really want to see Jeff pull this out.
Well, it's a 2.
I'm telling you, Clutch, them counts getting faster and faster.
Jeff Paul just keeps digging deeper and deeper.
blatantly choking him, and the refs just barely, he ain't even counting. We have some stuff going on out here, outside, our Lumberjacks. I'm just, Clutch, I don't understand where this has got to stop. Joe Brody has to be stopped in this debauchery that he's got going on.
1, 2. Only a 2 count off that sliding clothesline. Anthony Xavier now getting involved in the match. Anthony Xavier up on the apron with his rival TJ Walker.
He better be careful. He better be careful. I'm telling
Jeff
you,
Paul.
Clutch, I'm just disgusted. I'm disgusted with Joe Brody right now.
No, I'm sure Jeff Paul was disgusted with Joe Brody, but does not have the luxury of being disgusted with anyone right now. Right now, he is fighting for his title. He is not giving up.
There he goes.
Oh, Jeff Paul. Oh, he got the spear in the business.
He has won many matches off that spear. If he could just get the cover and get a
TJ
legitimate
Walker in
count.
disbelief.
1, 2, 3. We should be at 3. Oh my.
TJ Walker almost took his sweet time even getting down on the mat to make the count.
I mean,
that should have been it.
That should have been it, right? You're exactly right, Clutch. Here we go again. Another one. Here we go again. Get the refs.
Jeff Paul, 1, 2, up. Tony Purdue. Look, oh, what is this?
What? What just happened? I don't understand.
Tony Purdue, barely conscious, rolls
Was that a
Jeff
real
up.
freak out? What's going on?
I don't even know if I saw the hand hit the mat a 3rd time. All I saw was just TJ's arm pumping up and down.
This is
made
ridiculous.
everybody's Christmas. Clutch Carver.
So take one. Take one.
We, the Mid-Atlantic Nations, are back in the position that we're supposed to be. We are the APW Tag Team Champions. And now we are the Unified Champion. And I want to thank my very special close friend, TJ Walker. You did an excellent job. Square, right down the middle, brother.
Right down the middle like every time. We got a new champion. This is how we're supposed to be represented. Goodbye, and
That was good right down the middle. You
congratulate the new champion. Don't you dare congratulate the new champion. Don't you dare try to rain on his